seems like they're trying to force the Lissandra to lane against something else, and now we have the greater than circle. So let's just see who has to pick their poison and deal with a bad matchup, because it's likely to happen one way or the other.
Bioshock, a little bit.
I can see that.
As here we go, Malrang hit level 6 and Faker missed everything. There you go, first blood. Valkyried into the wall and then flashed into the bush. There was a ward there, so that was a little bit embarrassing. But you can see Kellen, he missed his binding, took an insane amount of damage from the Lucian. But after getting that kill, Jin Air just come over and say, thank you very much, this is our dragon now.
And awkwardly, it was one of those you only had one jobs for Faker.
Far away from that one, very passive defensive, maybe even out of range. But I'm gonna have to hold that thought here as Linderong has to flash away from this one, and that's about as easy a kill as you can ask for. New Aatrox
pushing out the wave and get away. And worst comes to worst, if that damn pesky jungler's camping,
here we go again.
I'll get out. Now he doesn't even have ult.
He doesn't even have ult. He's almost dead.
Yeah.
Look at Malrang. He's like, yeah, what did you expect? I'm leaving.
High value would be a lot to give over to Jin Air. Looking for a catch in mid-lane. Root's
Root
low.
taking a ton of damage, has to blow that ultimate. And now we get the knock up here onto Malrang, who has to go golden. And the flash on in. They're looking to burst down this guy as Clid is going to bite the dust. As already a pick goes the way of Jin Air.
Now no smite. Mountain Drake started. Can SKT do anything other than just posture around this?
Big shield from the Locks, but Khan already getting into the back line, and Root with no ultimate is just gonna burn away, as does the Lux here. But Linderong on that team fight you were talking about with the Aatrox going forward. Khan here trying to get aggressive onto Grace, but he is going to be too much, as he will go down in the end as well. Straight to the fight, so the Cloud actually not super low. And speaking of which, and getting into fights, we're gonna click the first person we see. They get Mata, but here comes the TP. Grace in the front line is going to be denying a bunch of damage, but Mata still alive for so long, and here's Khan trying to get into the back line. Will he have that damage? Yeah, he goes through 4 people, but now is on the run and is going to be dunked on the backside of this fight. So did a little bit of his job, but immediately dies, and now it's 4-on-3 in favor of Jin Air.
The 2-for-1 trade there. SKT waiting for their respawn timers, and even though Jin Air trade up, Root.
Oh, Root trying to go 1v1 once again here. Oh, nice stopwatch, but you're dead, buddy, as he will be dunked there by the bomb.
Gonna watch the replay how this starts. Mata has to stay alive. Things change. It's Linderong.
We're cutting it short here as Linderong is trying to be hunted down here from Clid, is going to get on top of him, and one more swipe means that the shutdown will go the way where they're hanging around right now.
Clid trying to click on the right. There's Malrang.
Okay, Malrang once again, just blow up the Nautilus and go from there. That seems to be the strategy, but Grace, he's got something else to say as now Khan, take a look at him in the back line, but doesn't find his man here, does a ton of damage, and will go into the Zhonya's, but it's not enough to stay alive. And now take a look at Linderong. Finally getting that Aatrox value, takes down one, has the healing, and this guy just doesn't die, as finally will be able to make that Bloodwell work for him. But Faker now with the red buff going forward, trying to burst down Root. He's gonna not be able to go down, and now it's the Teddy show going 1-by-1. And here's Grace off the TP. Teddy is going to go for the flash just to stay alive. He's the only one left from SKT. Just hang around and maybe go in with Mata, but the two of them do not have that smite, and they're not going to go in and just die. So the Baron.
Anyone can be burst, and if you overrate your tankiness,
look at this
your
damage.
team might lose out. 4,000.
Already with that mountain, and let's take a look. The flash on in. It will go the way of Skarner, but Mata able to set up this team fight. And already, though, he is going to go down as Khan, or actually that was Clid getting into the back line, is not going to find that damage. And now Faker has to flash away from this. They're like, okay, we're going to kill you, and now your team can't do much, as once again one of your assassins are going to go into the back at times at that Dragon Pit. And here we go again. They do have vision this time, but it's just dying too fast once again. Will go the way of Grace, or rather Malrang on that Skarner. Khan, he's going to TP in, but they can't find any kills.
They don't know he's there, but it's too late for him to force anything. Maybe they get a pick.
Okay, well, Grace, you're in a bit of trouble here. He's all alone. The rest of his team, okay. Going to go into ult into Zhonya's, but he's still going to go down as his team will be forced to let him go.
Mounted defense on this Elder Dragon. They get one go of it, and even if Jin Air wastes time, the minions will do the work if SKT try and extend the defense.
Well, this is one way to do it. They're going to find the guy that doesn't have the QSS. We mentioned it so many times, but they find the jungler too, as Rek'Sai immediately goes down. As this pick composition from the side of Jin Air seems to be too much for SKT to handle. Though they're still trying to threaten it here, 4v5. They still have a couple of 80 carries that are desperately trying to unleash that damage. Not really finding the angle as the lanes are pushing in. Faker's gonna go down! Root is gonna assassinate him on the front line. Gets knocked up, and everybody else on the side of SKT will not be able to have enough as double kill comes in. TPs are coming in, and we are going to game number 3.
A surprising game 3, but a welcome one, Val. He's going to have to deal with a third game against his old orb.
Wow, definitely not a result we were expecting, especially after Jin Air kind of threw that one away in game number 1.